the signs, the exiles shall be there. All are not the same, but three shall be as one. Freedom in the flame, the end has just begun. Strength may break alone, but twisted make a break. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. The journey shall be made.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Andy, and welcome to Sunday Night Pyre. Hopefully, everything is working, because I haven't done this in a while, so I'm out of practice. But we're going to be playing through Pyre by Supergiant Games. This will be the first night, and hopefully we'll play every week or so until we finish it. So, let's begin. I have already beaten this game. It came out last fall, and I got it on release day because I was very excited, and I already completed it and I loved it, so I hope you guys like it as well. Let's start a new campaign. Alright. Pyre. This does have a lot of reading, so hope you don't mind me talking for several hours. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. Three shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. They wanted me to look this up. The downside is a vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. We may not look at all those because that's a lot of extra reading. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. See, right on schedule. What did I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday! I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask. Looks like they're breathing. You can have them refer to you as he, she, or they. And I'm hoping that some people will be in the audience to help me with some of the decisions in this game, so we'll go with they. It's a group effort. It seems they still are. Then stand aside, I shall send them to a better place. A better place? Name me a single better place than this. Hang on, the markings on their rags, I think they're one of them. But look at them, they're beyond our help, and we are beyond theirs. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood, I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. You are parched, and he gives you drink. You ache, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. There, turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Headwind. Now, come on. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon, nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Let us go inside the black wagon. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. Hold on a second. I just want to check one thing. Okay, just want to make sure stuff was working. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. You may call me Jodariel. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jodariel soon assists him. Ow! That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can they do it? Hope so. I haven't asked them yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum, nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? I do know how to read, yes. You confirm their suspicions. There's no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days, because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. They apparently cannot read. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. Let's have a look. Here we are in the black wagon. Pretty empty. Some robes. A bunch of odd creatures. Not much to look at, but some books. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes bound in materials you do not recognize. I can read that. The foreword. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights. That you possess it, and have capacity to glean its words, is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8, as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rites bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. That's a lot of big words, but it just says, at about this time of year, look at the stars and go there with 3 people, and a voice will speak to you. Or something like that. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Not a good start.
Reader, dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked, and so it is true. Yeah, but what now, and where'd the reader go? They should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in them. They could abandon us. They won't. You look upon the 3 of them from beyond as Headwind then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom, you focus all your mental faculties to do as Headwind asked.
celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Celestial orb. Alright, so in Pyre, a lot of the game is talking, like what we were doing before, you know, making some decisions, choosing where to go and stuff like that. And then every now and then you come down here and do the rites, which is what we're going to learn about now. Approach the celestial orb.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one.
Yes, so only the person with the orb, or even if you don't have the orb, only one person on your team can move at a time. We can sprint.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exile wins.
Jake! You're here, how are you,
Whoever
my man?
steps into the flame is banished.
Yeah!
For a
Pyre!
time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
Jake, thanks for coming by. How are you doing? You were sick, weren't you? Are you feeling okay now? I think I saw that Allie is sick now. You're just both diseased. Let us approach.
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone.
So the objective is to grab the celestial orb and go into the other team's pyre, but whoever does that is banished for the next round. If you're holding the orb, you don't have an aura anymore, and the aura can be used to banish the other team. Still sick. Allie got sick also. That sucks, sorry. I'm doing okay. You know, I was sick like a week or two ago, but I'm feeling fine. We had a busy day today. We were out half the day. And now I was just excited to get going on this. But it's kind of quiet tonight, so I'm just playing by myself. But it's good to see you. Let us banish this ghost.
Correctly done. Again.
Yeah.
Just so.
My orb.
A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength.
Hold on a second. I reset these controls, but it didn't seem to save them. Reset. There we go. Okay.
Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame. Now snuff out the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns. Glory to the scribes.
This is really easy. At the beginning of the game, it gets much harder. But this is like, they're
Engulfed
stupid.
within the aura.
Stupid enemies.
Banished one and all. Beauteous.
Try jumping. Whoop.
Somebody get the orb.
Somebody. Let's get Joe Dariel in here. She's a big girl. Yeah.
The rite is complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back. Cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
What a downer. What are you up to, though? The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Rita, come let us regard the night. Jodariel leads you outside where a clear night sky awaits. Now show us before the howlers catch our scent. Where shall the rites commence? Let us look. One star glows brighter than the rest. Goal, the South Star. Goddess, how are you doing? Good to see you. Are you catty today? Watching you on the phone and football on the TV. Nice. This is where the real action is, you know. 200 leagues due east, the ridge of Gaul. Great, and we're supposed to be there. When exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we had best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Jodariel turns to you, studying you. Rita, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Multitasking. I'm always catty. I know you always are. What else are you doing? Freedom. The rights are the key. It is a lot to take in. Back in the wagon. Here we go. Ah, yes. The downside prairie. You arrive in Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked, and there's a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollow Root I've got to pay a visit to besides. Fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while. What if the readers settled it? They mark the way, we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second-guessing them along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Just finished recording a vid. Awesome. What is it? When's it going up? I'm gonna need... Goddess or Jake, I'm gonna need your help with this decision. Then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. We must now choose a route. I need someone in the audience to tell me where to go. Hollow Root? Rookie knows someone here who owes him. Or should we go through Blooming Pool? Jodariel thinks she can find rare flora here. Somebody tell me where to go and we will go there. That is how this game will be played. I like the mustache dog. He's cool. He's good. There's lots of him for sure. Somebody tell me where to go. Don't know when, but it's the last day of the in-game event, so I had to record. Oh, cool, cool. Uh-oh. Goddess says Blooming Pool and Jake says Hollow Root. Uh-oh. What are we gonna do? Can either of you make an argument for your place? Really need a third person in here to break the tie, otherwise I'm just gonna have to pick. Jake, if Allie's nearby, ask her which one she would prefer. Or Goddess, if you have somebody else nearby, that can also count. The southern route to the Ridge of Gaul goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. The northern route to the Ridge of Gaul goes through a small exile encampment. a time. I will flip a coin if you guys can't agree. Dog is a dog, which is the best. Okay. Not much to do with the location, but that's alright. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go with Hollow Root because Jake did arrive first, and he likes Rookie. And that's where we'll start. Hot Springs, surely an anime filler episode awaits. I'm afraid they don't go swimming, guys. No, nothing like that, so. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Rookie stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. Oh, hey, chum. Just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will you? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north. A plain parcel. You cannot tell what is inside. We will move forward. Not a huge decision, but could be helpful later. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gaul. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Let's go inside. Alright, there's some new stuff in here. We can see... Oh, there's Headwind's cooking tins. Headwind does most of the cooking. There's also now the Greentail family portrait, a reasonable likeness of a younger Rookie with his mother and uncle. The imps have moved around a little bit. What is Rookie doing? Hey, chum, appreciate you taking us up through Hollow Root back there. Well, you can thank Jake for that, I guess. About that, are you certain that parcel will fetch us an adequate price at the slug market? Surely we could have procured some sort of rare fungus had we gone the other way. Much as I love the idea of procuring rare fungus there, Jody, we said we wouldn't go around second-guessing our good chum's decisions, right? Jodariel says nothing in response, but soon changes the subject. Night falls soon. Come along, Greentail. We have much left to prepare. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. At a lot of points, pages will be added to the book that you can read about to get kind of like a history of this area, but we're not going to read through all those because it takes a lot of time. Let us commence. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set, however, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing, I don't think we did. Look up. How mysterious.
Freedom! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gaul at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last the Nightwings grace us with their presence. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. Hey Bruno, this is Pyre. How are you doing? Are you still in the hospital? What's going on with that? Good to see you, though. Surprised to see old Lendl again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. We've never seen this guy before, I don't know who he is. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. I'm only here for a bit. Well, how are you feeling? Was there something up with your hand? Is that what I heard? He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand.
Begin.
Ah! I ran out of stamina. It's the rookies.
Have the accusers underestimated you?
Getting ready to leave. Good. Well, you can always tell them that you don't feel quite so good and you need to stay for a couple hours, and then you can hang out with us. That's fine, right?
Edwin plunged into their fire.
My hand has knuckles again. No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We have rattled them. They mean to draw us out. And then we'll just have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile?
Dirk, good evening to you. How are you doing? I had an infection from an open wound. Bruno, why did you have an open wound on your hand?
Now, toward their flames.
Doggo is good. Rookie is good. He doesn't score as much as other people because he's so small, but he's really fast. I'm doing well. How are you, Dirk? Besides plunging into the pyre, we can also just toss this orb in. Like so.
A daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. Good.
Good job. Ah, touched it. Hey. How dare you? Nope. I ran out of stuff again. Rookie's on the case.
Rookie plunged into their fire.
Uber, how are you doing? It sounded like, what was it, last night? Things weren't going well? Tell us about it. I'm happy to see you. Yes, welcome to Jodariel Town.
My. Splendid.
One more.
Now go on,
Wanna
just
get a-
once more.
I want to get a big one. Oh, I'm just so big. Yeah.
And it is done. You have prevailed.
Roxanas!
Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Happy to see you too. Doing okay, just got a lot going on. Well, if you want to talk about it, you know we're here to listen. Uber, I mentioned it on Discord, but I wanted to tell you in person. Thursday and Friday, I think, during work, I put on your old Limbo playlist and was listening to that. It was great. So thanks. Wow, this looks fun. Hell yeah, Jake, this game's great. And these guys are super easy, but man, it can get hard later. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this, Lindell. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day. Okay.
Bask now in the wisdom
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
scribes.
yeah. Everybody get on the Supergiant Games train, where I am the conductor.
Jodariel has gained
We have
enlightenment.
withstood worse nights than this, though
Only
few
the
is
enlightened
strange.
can regain their freedom.
Jodariel is my baby. You know, the scary kind of baby. Okay, so she reached second level of enlightenment, so I get to choose a perk. Everybody can have 4 perks total that you can pick out of these trees. Yeah, definitely. Our Bastion Transistor as cool as this looks? Well, I think so. They're very different. Goddess, I have not the whole game of Bastion, but a lot of Bastion up on the channel, and I did stream Transistor as well. I like them both a lot, definitely. But this one is different and super cool. I recommend all 3 to everybody. Okay, 1 perk for Jodariel. After using Rush to lunge forward, Jodariel can rush again. 2 rushes, that's good because she's slow. Or after banishing an adversary, instantly recovers all stamina. What else can we get? Stun, drop, banish by flinging. I'm gonna take this one. Long stride.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Rookie gets some. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. The boys are back in town. John, how are you doing? How was PAX? I was looking at all your pictures. It looks super fun. It was PAX, right? I'm pretty sure it was. Have to take a gander at some point. I recommend it, Goddess, or just blame for yourself because they're great. It was lit. I'm glad you had fun. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rights are real, and we're in the Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we're free. Here, here, sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Zach is here too. What up, Zach? I'm really happy to see everybody. Because when I started, nobody was here, and I was like, oh, lonely stream night. But I'm happy to see all you guys. I know I took like a 4-month break from streaming, but, you know, holiday time gets really busy. And then I got sick, and stuff keeps coming up where we're busy on the weekends. But I wanted to get back to it, because I like doing this too. Just never have any time. Anyway, guess we better start packing. I wanted to start it this weekend because I actually have tomorrow off. University holiday. So it's like, this is the perfect time to get back in the groove. Because now I'm getting used to my job and I'm not as tired anymore as I used to be. As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are out. A starlit walk. Hey John, Zach is here too. And Zach. Yes. What's everybody up to, who hasn't already said? You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Alright. Let us ask him some questions. Why were you exiled? You ask Hedwyn what he did to get sentenced to living in the downside. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading dark above. Let us seek out our next destination. We will be heading to Jomir, the Dusk Star. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody. No sign of howlers, everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the Spring of Jomir. At dawn, we're off. Boop. Rookie. You find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, chum, know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is, He's trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, something is seriously troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Rookie wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. I'm gonna need everybody in the chat to vote on this, please. Should we say it looks perfectly fine, say he might be better off without it, or not say anything? Enter your votes now. I want so many indie games to be ported to the Switch. I know, wouldn't that be great? I'm excited because, what is today, the 14th? So it's just like 12 days till Monster Hunter, which is not on the Switch, that's PS4. Excited for that. But then in February, I think Payday 2 is coming out on the Switch, which I'm gonna get all up in that business. Because I love that. It's perfect, doggo. Jake says it looks perfectly fine. Any other opinions? Dirk, not my mustache. I'm reading from the game. It's on the screen. It's the big part of the screen. John doesn't like the mustache. Goddess likes it. Uber likes it. Dirk is answering a different question. Alright, people say it looks fine, so that's the winner. You suggest that Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Rookie gained 1 hope for the next rite. Hope affects the duration of banishment, so if he gets banished, he will come back sooner. No cosplay. No, I'm not cosplaying as Rookie. Not yet, anyway. Alright, let's continue on. To Jomir Valley. Whee! The climate here in Jomir Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Home. We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us. But at present we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really, you're so kind. You're most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Rookie stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, are we going to take in every mite-bitten drive imp we find now, too? Easy, Rookie. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, can I come in? It's very hot, and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired, too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question, though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home they called me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it. My name, it rhymes with gray. My name... Oh, they called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. Alright, vote time. I need everyone to vote on what this girl's name is. It could be May, Kay, Faye, Day, Shay, Shay, Ray, Lay, Che, Nay, Tay, Jay, Gay, Bay. Everyone vote on your favorite, please. If everyone picks a different one, I don't know what we'll do. Revote or something. I cosplay a tall dwarf nowadays. You look great, Jake. Gonna have to drop out in a little bit. Gotta get Nublet bathed before bed. I'll come back. Oh, sorry, I finished reading the sentence. Well, Uber, you have fun with the bath and bedtime. Aaron's taking care of that for me tonight. But I hope to see you again later so we can hang out. Yeah. Everybody get voting on this girl's name, please. I know there's a delay. We got Bay, Faye. I'll bring up the second half of the list. 2 for Faye. Need more votes, or if it's silent, then we'll go with whoever's in the lead at the time. Excuse me while I pull something out of my eye. Well, while I'm waiting to see if there's any more votes, let me tell you about my day. This morning we went out of town, just to the next town over, and went to a trampoline park, because we just found out that on Sunday mornings they have toddler time for an hour, where you get a heavy discount. So there was just Rowan and a bunch of other babies and kids and stuff bouncing on trampolines and falling into the foam pit and stuff like that. So that was fun. And then we got lunch, and then we went to this kind of like winter event here in town where Rowan like made a paper mask and got a balloon and got some candy and some other stuff, and we looked at some exhibits, so that was fun. And that took most of the day. And then I got ready for this, and here we are. Day, grab Shine. Okay, well, we'll call that enough votes, and there were 2 for Faye, and that is her name. You suggested the stowaway girl's name is Faye. That's it, my name is Faye. My name is Faye. Where I'm from, they called me Faye the Fair. But I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Shanae. Alright, welcome her aboard. Family Day sounds wonderful. Yes, it was... I mean, we were pretty busy. I was tired. We went to a brewery for lunch, so I got a burger with like blue cheese on it and onion rings, and it was delicious. Got a flight of beer. They had a special one that had like coffee and also toasted coconut flavor, which was great. I was very tired. Luckily, I can sleep in tomorrow, so that's nice. The Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomur Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Let us make camp. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, reader. You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it right. You did. You always make me hungry. Sorry, Dirk. I like food. It's good. If you need to like look at food, you can go on YouTube and find like all the old episodes of Old Iron Chef. Watch those. Watch the food. Make something to eat. It's great. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day. But I'm older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he's family. I'm happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we've stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Bye, reader. She prances out the door. Alright, she's a weirdo. See anything? Oh, yeah. So there's this guy here. Lone minstrel. A figure sits very still in a corner of the wagon. He's unresponsive, but seems to be alive. So there's just a guy there. Okay. Don't know where he came from. I also love food. Yes, Derek. Yes. Food's great. Like, you gotta eat to live. You might as well eat something tasty, you know. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. Just a dude in the wagon? Yeah, don't know about that. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations. I'll need a vote here. We'll use what time we have to do what. Can you guys vote and tell me if we should look for resources, study in private, which gives us a team bonus, or mentor a companion and just train one person? Please vote now. I'll check my correspondence. And if you guys don't like voting, I can cut out with the voting. But I thought it'd be fun for everyone to get involved. It's a group journey, you know. Goddess wants resources. Resources, resources, resources. Anybody else? Jake says resources. Alright. Any dissenting opinions? John says blue. Or the shiny boys. Sorry, I'm used to you guys being split up. The shiny boys say blue. I want to vote, just eating and slow. What are you eating? I must know. Alright, I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds for votes to come in. Nothing. Okay, we're going for resources. Darn, another vote. I didn't know it would break it down like that. An Oregon Trail vibe, a little bit. Do you guys want to look at the dung boulders or the titan bones? This will be a rush vote. First vote I get, we're going there. Dung boulders or titan bones. Where do you think the good stuff is hidden? Arby's. I haven't had Arby's in like 15 years probably. I feel like when I was younger we got it every once in a while, you know, just in the fast food rotation. I like their roast beef sandwiches because I like that horseradish sauce. But, you know, Erin doesn't like any of their food really. And so maybe after I met her, I just never went there again, which is fine. Grab Shiny says dung. We're going to dung boulders. Well, chum, had enough scrounging for one day. Usually there isn't much, but if you never look, you never get. And believe you me, it adds up. What have we found? A love letter. Good stuff is always in the poo. This can be sold. 74 is a pretty good value for just some random love letter that we found in some poop. So, good call. I like it. That was our vocation time. Let us continue. There will probably be another vote, so be ready. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Here are your choices. We can go through the Glue Hive. The north route across the Jomur Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Gull of the 8 Scribes. Or we can go through Fall Flat. riddled with barren rock and bone. Faye believes those who travel this fast shall be as swift as Jomir of the 8 scribes. What do you guys think? Faye likes both of them. She thinks we'll be strong as Goal going through the glue hive, or as swift as Jomir going through Fall Flat. We taking you to Arby's one day. Reignite that love. That would be great. I'm on board for that. I know I like it. I just like I never have an opportunity where I'm just like, I'm going out for fast food by myself, you know. So it just never comes up. Grab Shiny says glue hive. Oh, Shiny Boys, I saw that you just put up that Resident Evil Blackjack chill series, right? I'm gonna watch that later, I think. And Goddess, I'm excited for your special event video. Lots of good stuff. I gotta get back on my recording schedule so I can get some videos out. Anybody else? Anybody else? Rubber... Okay, 2 for the glue hive. We're going there. I don't want to make everybody wait super long while I take in votes, so you gotta be quick to get them in. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you pass through the barren wastes of Glue Hive. The scribes, I think they're here. I think that they were here. Can you not feel their presence in the sand and in the air and all about? It's actually intense. I look forward to it. At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. I went down to 168. What, in subs? 168 is still good. Your companions gained 1 presence, which affects their aura size for the next rite. I like it. I've been hovering at about 121, 122 for a while, but I haven't done anything in a while either, so... I did see that Zach just subbed to me just a day or 2 ago. Finally! No, it's fine. En route to the spring of Jomir, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Ruki insists you take a look after you settle in. Ah, yes. The slug market. Let's look here. Edwin. Edwin motions for you to join him. While his manner is as easygoing as ever, you sense he is searching for the right words for what he is about to say. You asked what I did to get thrown in here. Figured I'd tell you, the others know. You were talking about the special event vid. Thought you meant that. Oh, I see. Gotcha. No, I'm excited for all of it, guys. All of it is good. I was on the blood border for several years, an outrider. No real rank, but a pretty important job. Whenever the harps swooped in, it was up to me to raise the alarm. One day the harps came without warning. No alarm. It was a slaughter. So I heard, because I wasn't there. I was with one of them. Look, that's a story for another time. The point is, they branded me Hedwyn the Deserter before they sent me here. I didn't want to fight. I abandoned my post. My friends, they paid dearly for it, and I ended up down here. Hedwyn looks at you as his smile reappears. It's not something I like to talk about, as you can tell, but I know that you've been wondering, and you deserve to know. I made a promise to you earlier when we first met, that you'd go free as well if any of us go free. That promise might not carry that much weight, I guess, coming from a deserter. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for hearing me out. There's not much good here in the downside, but at least the past is behind us. He leaves you to consider his words. Consider them well. Alright. The slug market. Hey guys, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. Say, how come you've set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Well, let's just say, you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... As Ron keeps blathering, Ruki signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there's something here connected to this rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. So anyways, you guys got something for me or what? That plain parcel you got there, I could take it off your paws if you want. Indeed. Whoop. We will sell that for some money. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you gonna take something off my hands here, or what? Mooncrest. Yes, we must buy it. That's a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, you know, and you got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so thanks. Apparently any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites, I mean. Just a question of who gets to try it out. Each of your fellow exiles may have a talisman equipped. Let's see what it does. After being banished, the bearer has a chance to return immediately. Who's gonna get banished a lot? I don't know. I'll just give it the head one. We can move it around later. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Ron. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet, getting real something or other from all the hoofing around, and so you see, Rookie indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Well, let's sell this poopy love letter that we found, because that's a lot of money. He also has some other small talismans. Automatically gain 7 Pyre health, do extra damage, but they're very small. Moves faster than usual with the orb. That's good, but it's expensive, so that'll have to wait. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there, too. I like them. Seems real nice, you know. Okay. Let us commence. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice, too, that she is wearing your companion's raiments. We can go home. Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Jodariel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. There will be a vote coming up because we have 4 people now, but only 3 can take part in the rite. And so, if you would please all tell me one person that you would like to participate in the rite, and we'll make our team from that. So vote now, and here we go.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomir? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Almer. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first we offer you a token of good faith and a show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Hey, Shorts, you made it. How you doing? Good to see you. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. A tailwind crest, giving someone plus quickness. Thank you, Dalbert. That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now besides the reader. This ought to be their call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Henceforth, you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite. Alright, and I only received 1 vote. Thank you very much, goddess. We will start with... Don't have to tell me twice, chum. Does anyone have votes for who they want to be in? I am going to give Jodariel the quickness talisman because she is big and slow. We can have Headwind, Jodariel, or Faye. Any votes, otherwise I will just choose. Shorts, you may not know what's going on, but if you want to pick one of these 3 people, I would appreciate it. As I crack my knuckles over and over and over, it never stops. Oh goddess, I just saw that you shared the stream on Heroes Discord. That's very nice of you. No other votes? Very well, we will send. Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do too. And Hedwin did volunteer to stand out, and so we will send as you will.
The choice is cast.
Hey, I'll have other chances. I think you did the right thing. Nightwings, I trust you all are well prepared, for these old eyes yet see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? What are their names? Hedwin, Jodariel, Faye, and Rookie Greentail. I hope so, Father. Now, here now, let me show you.
Commence. A favorable start.
Alright, with her perk, I should be able to, dash twice quickly, so I'll see if I can jump in there. Yeah. Oh, I'm so slow. Ah! Nice. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jomio Mini-Main bring blessings unto us this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please keep fighting. Ah. Collect moon drops. This is just a bonus.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shan't be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son. I almost pity what transpired there.
That's not nice. Ah! We are banished. Hey, that's my moon drop. Excuse you. Hey. Oh, the audacity. How dare you score on me? Just because I'm out of shape on this. Keep taking my moon drops. You can't catch old Rookie.
Brilliantly done. Oh.
You cannot get past me.
Second wind. Well cast. By the scribes. The rite is nearly ended.
Ah! Oh,
Shame.
I want that drop.
Sorely banished.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And it is done. The Night Wings prevail.
Roxanus.
Glorious performance, I must say. Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
I guess we won. I think we did. Alas, that in so doing we set back that family we confronted. Exiles of the Nightwings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But, Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense, we are the fate. We do what is ordained and nothing less. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again. Shorts, what have you been up to? It's good to see you. Rookie.
Seems the exiled Rookie opened up his eyes.
Old Rookie. Greentail's got some bite in him yet. Let us see. What do we have? Rookie can jump a second time in the air, or Rookie deals an additional 5 damage going into the pyre. Trying to look for what I might want to get later. Kind of like the sound of these right ones. Give that a try. Glory dive.
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself.
Alright.
Until the stars align.
Ayo, man versus man. How are you doing? What's up? Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I'm really awkward. Hello, excuse me. I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that, I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all this, it's very new to me, and so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you, how about you? This is the Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait. Almer, wait. I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. What's up, mans? What have you been up to? I'm playing Pyre. And I'm getting hungry. I ate a big burger meal for lunch, and I haven't eaten since then. So I'm thinking when I'm done with this stream, I'm going to get a big snack. As you return to the wagon after prevailing over the fate, you notice Joe Dariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel, he's gone. You see, it is true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. Let us gaze once more. We head towards Ha'ub, the Midnight Star. Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the Khan of Ha'ub, then. That's right, we have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him on this night or another. They continue searching for some time, however the minstrel is nowhere to be found. Whoop. Headwind. Oh yes, there's... well, the minstrel is gone now. Drive imps. Whoa. There's a new thing. It is Faye's Scribe Catcher. She believes it brings good fortune. Alright, let us continue. finally getting over the sick. Yay, good. Everyone got sick this past month. There's still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Jodariel tracks potential signs of movement east the same way you are headed. You consider where to search for him. Alright, people, I will need a vote on where we should go. I know we already voted on these two, but we're looking for that minstrel now. Should we go back through the glue hive? Jodariel believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. Or should we go through Fall Flat? Headwind thinks the missing minstrel could have taken the opposite route that we took. Please vote now. I wish I had a more fancy way for these votes where something would pop up on screen and then I'd have like a scoreboard back here in the background where it would count as you vote, but I'm not quite that wealthy. Thanks for retweeting the stream. That's nice of you. Just chilling on my day off. That sounds good. I'm hoping to chill tomorrow. Where should we go? Does anyone have a preference? Just go with your gut. Glue hive or Fall Flat? I can't even look around. Goddess says the glue hive. Anyone else have an opinion? Yeah, day off. Alright, glue hive it is. Let's see if he went back this way. As you make your way through the rocky pathways of Glue Hive. Sorry, man versus man, you're too late. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep things moving. I do have votes every now and again here, so be on your guard. All there is to show for the missing minstrel is a deeper scowl on Jodariel's face. Blast! I felt certain that he would have taken our same route to the spring of Jomir. It's alright, Jody. He could have gone anywhere. Likely there was nothing to be found either way. We should keep moving. That's okay. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they speak little more of it for now. It's alright. Be ready for the next vote. I'm sure it'll come up soon. And I never know who all is going to vote, so like I don't want to wait too long if everybody's done, you know. Stop the wagon. Oh, how come? Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. Something is coming. Let us prepare. They are coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers, lots of them. Then what are we going to do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments and the books. Indeed, one of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rights. Seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. Voting time, sounds like. I will do it, reader. Please, you have to let me. And the scribes, they'll protect me. I know they will. Jodariel exchanges looks with Headwind. Each of them nods at you, as if to signal their approval. Maybe there's no vote. Let me see. Nope, Faye's gonna do it. Let us prepare. Do be thinking about for the next rite who you want to be involved. It's a lot of howling. It means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. Fend off the howlers. Ooh. They're goop. Little monsters. triple. Stop hiding behind that rock. More, I think. There's many more. Oh, here they come. And back. Uber, what's up? Welcome back. How are your kids? Are they in bed? Shooting blasts like Goku. That's right. Get away from my pyre, you bastards! Hey, hey, wait, hey! Stop it! Stop it! Ugh, that's way too many. Ooh! Ah! Yeah! Woof! Just John on this account. John and Zach have what is that called? Oh, sorry, I thought of the Digivolution where two of them go together. I don't remember. You just did the opposite of that. It's over. Good to see you guys back. Tell me, you said you got Arby's. Tell me what you got, though. What if I go there, what should I get? Protect the pyre. I'm trying. There was a lot of howlers. Just then, Faye spots something creeping towards her. It's one of the howlers. A ferocious creature. Look at that guy. Oh no. Kid's not in bed yet. Baby's playing Switch and the older one's in the shower. Oh, that's right. They had to bathe. That's cool. What's she playing on the Switch? Odyssey? They just divorced? That is not what I was thinking of. Goddess is back. Alright. Sorry, spaced out. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Faye. You find her in one piece along with an unfamiliar little face. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? I'm glad everyone is back. You guys give me my sense of purpose here. Odyssey, yes. Uber, you have to add me on Switch also. I sent you my code. I think I sent it to Zach too. Get on that, you guys. I need a bigger friends list for no reason. You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by driving imp standards. Which I beat yesterday at Masterpiece. Nice, I will have to get that sometime. French dip roast beef. It's an acquired taste and not everyone loves it. I love French dip. I mean, I don't remember what theirs is like, but I've had lots of other French dips. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Sure. Why not? Hello. The drive imp seems both excited and frustrated by something. You sense some pattern in the drive imp's screeches. He seems welcoming of this. This drive imp seems to have history with your black wagon. You're beginning to understand him. The drive imp recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He's pleased to meet you. Okay. The drive imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other drive imps stare at him with something like reverence. Which I think looks like that, I'm not sure. I'm gonna do completionist. It's been a long time since I got all the stars in Mario 64. Somewhat related. I remember trying to do that. It was cool. 500 moons for the true ending. That's a lot of moons. Do we have anything new in here? We got new pages. We got this guy. Drive him. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes up to you. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. Well, that's good, I suppose. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Oh, these drive imps. Sitting about 210 moons. Get on that, Uber. Come on. Let us continue. Alright, only one choice here. No vote needed. We're going through the lick sand. Oh yeah, I forgot there's 2 here. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. You like that imp, Zach? He's a good imp. Hedwin orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the dusty wastes of Jomur Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. John doesn't trust the imp. Slap him to let him know who's boss. A difference of opinion in the shiny house. Then the imp rushes out toward whomever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. Tizo. What's his voice? Tizo, it is good to see you, and you found the others even faster than expected. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello, we have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I have returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed, you had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client. The Night Wings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. I want a plushie of that imp. I think I've seen people make those, Uber. You could check Etsy. Maybe someone's making them. Slap Zach. Don't fight over Tizo. Wait, were you looking for my Switch friend code, Uber? Is that what you wanted to ask? Nice. Uber, if you're gonna friend Goddess, you gotta friend me too, because I'm friends with Goddess, and I'll feel bad if you don't friend me after that. Super bad. I don't know. I don't need people on my friends list because I don't like play anything with anybody. I just like seeing all your pictures on there, I guess. Goddess, while you're here, did you take part in Splatfest yesterday? Because I did make it up to Comedy Champion. Just saying. Yay! I saved Uber's whole week. So what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Hedwin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Night Wings. The lone minstrel returns to the black wagon with your fellow exiles. I did not... Oh, you did not participate. Sorry, I forgot what I asked you. I thought you were being defiant. Like, I did not. And I'm like, what did I say? Yeah, it was fun. Or I liked all the night, how they turn everything into night, and there was like a concert going on in the square, which was cool. I'm the same way. I kind of like to see what people are playing when I'm playing. Yeah, I like, it's like even though we're not hanging out, you kind of feel like you're playing together. I think it's nice. Same, yes. It costs money to play online now, right? Or soon? It doesn't yet. I heard that it was going to become pay sometime, but I don't know when. It's not right now, because I still haven't paid anything, but I'll probably end up paying for it just because I've been playing a lot of Splatoon. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. If I get Payday, I'll probably want to play that online, so I'll probably have to get it still. Anyway, let us continue to the Karn. Ugh. I'm thinking a noodle bowl after this. That's what I'm in the mood for. The cairn of Ha'ub, I don't know how to say that word, is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. That means I need everyone in the chat to start thinking about the one person that you want to participate in the next rite. Because whoever gets the most votes will participate. Think about it now. You can tell me at any time.
Ligaratus.
Reader, if you have a moment, once we're settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. Very well, Tariq. Oh yes, Falcon Ron is here as well. Hello? Oh, sure. Anything I can do for you? What are you guys doing?
We'll come down to say goodnight
Okay.
in a little bit.
What are you guys doing?
Back down.
Bath time. She did have a lot of stuff on her today.
Got feet in her hair, so.
Thanks, baby. Alright. New edition. It is the White Lute, the lone minstrel Tariq's musical instrument, with which he chronicles great deeds through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can actually... It'll play a lute version of songs from the game, which is sweet. But not right now. Friend request sent. Yes. Jody is best girl that will be in the right all times. Yes, Zach. Yes. I'm with you. God, it says Rookie Green Tail. I need more votes. I just realized Dragon Ball Super's English dub is actually on Funimation now. Hot. I don't think I've watched that. So, I don't know. The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he is sleeping.
Audira Ligaratus.
Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature. Well, we only read the one page, and then I put it down, because it's a big book. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this.
Enderesare.
Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The lone minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. She's a big old massive lady. I had climbed that mountain. Oh, that is like weirdly disturbing, but you know what? I'm there with you. Alright, let's check in with Falcon Ron. Oh, hey guys, fancy running into you this side of the sand, so what can I do you for? Ron, how'd you make it all this way ahead of us? Come on now, Mr. Greentail, can't just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide for you a sample of a little something you might like. Check this out, seeing as you bought that Mooncrest thinger from me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this, and I got more if you want. Pinch of Stardust. Thank you for the free sample. So, Stardust lets you power up your talismans. Get a free sample, we can buy another small one. It also has a lucrative contract. Cheap. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains 1 coin. Up to 10 coins per rite. Huh. Can I help you, Ron? No, I think I'll be okay for now. See you guys. Sorry, Ron. I didn't have anything I really wanted. Let us begin. If anyone has any more exile votes, do cast them now. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred rite known as the Cairn of Ha'ub, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then... Oh, yes. I forgot. From out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. That's Barker Ashpaw's real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. Oi, well, would you look at this lot? I wasn't ready for this voice. Even got one of our own, consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize? I don't know what his accent is. Are you Australian? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oh, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're gonna be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know who's backy scratch to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Night Wings there, but I'm gonna make sure all of you regret it, because why not? Sounds good. Sounds good. Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. I forgot about Barker. Here we go.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Ha'ub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
Yes, Zach, it is the game music, and it rocks. As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Hoot hoot! Awoo! Etc. Oi, come on, you lot, let's boil some blood! Then Rookie pulls you aside. Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? Sorry, Goddess, you voted for Rookie, but I don't think he wants to be involved this time. You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. You had to back away from the hype. Yeah, I gotta let that guy talk and hype up for the right, you know. It's alright, Rookie, we can take care of them. Sorry, I guess we didn't need the votes. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have found someone here whom I would recommend. Oh, we do need votes, I forgot! Okay, this is exciting. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rights are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side. Tizo seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd. The imp knows the rights. He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. John, how dare you vote how dare you put your money on Barker? I'm going to crush him. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rights as he waits your guidance. Hell yeah, Tizo. Alright, I think we have a little Tizo training here, so if everyone would like to vote again, you cannot vote for Rookie, but you can vote for Tizo. Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. How can you not trust Tizo, John? Jeez. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try. Okay, Tizo works a little differently. Obviously, he's a drive imp.
And a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be.
Tizo.
We shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Tizo. Okay, so he can actually float in the air a little bit. And he can, instead of running, he can zip. And then he can't cast his aura, but he can do this. Yes. Well done as ever, Tizo. Tizo is happy to lend his support during the rites, if you could use his help. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
The rite shall begin forthwith.
Alright, we had 2 votes, or 2 people mentioned Tizo, one for Jody. Implode. Jesus Christ. He's fine. All right. Do we have a third? Somebody name a third, and they will be in. Can either be Fae or Headwind. What do we have for talismans? Oh, we just have that.
Tizo. Jodariel.
Who shall be our third? Headwind or Fae? Someone must vote. John, if you don't like Tizo, then give me a name. Ruki is unwilling. Our food's here, so we gotta eat. See you later. Thanks for hanging out, man versus man. You guys are great. I hope you let me know what you ordered later, because I love hearing about food. Good to see you. I hope you have a good night, though. We have votes for Faye.
Faye.
Terios?
Very well.
Our adversaries shall be quick. Be ready. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys. Let's get 'em.
Now begin. Glorious. Your adversary's pyre is the first to falter.
Implosion. I never thought about that.
'Tis taken. Glory.
Oh, jeez. Ugh.
Didn't see it coming.
Ah, I landed in it. Nope. Ugh. Come here. Yeah.
Jodariel plunged into their pyre.
We ordered burgers. Awesome. Haha.
Banished.
Tizo.
So it is.
Alright, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me were proper angry now. Oh my.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up.
Whoop.
Whatever shall you do against so fierce a foe?
Ah. Nope. Yeah.
Splendid!
Ugh.
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail yet again. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add.
That's right. Watch them play Mario Odyssey for a while and have fun. Good.
Is complete.
Yeah, I watched them play for a little bit too. That was good. Faye went in. Ordered burgers. Yeah, good night, man versus man. You guys are the best. Oh, if anybody... I did put up a short video a week ago or so. If you didn't see it, allow me to show you that Jas sent me this, which I adore. Such a great and kind present. Beautiful red. Anyway, thought I'd show that off. Man versus man. If you aren't already subscribed to them, do it. Okay. They can target your other boys too. Yes, they definitely can. Never good. Jody slammed dunk in that. Yeah, that's right. I'm glad you're enjoying my plays, Zach. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, it is. Super great. Raha! Tizo is excited to have prevailed in his first right with your group. Super nice. Jas is great. Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. Well, well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear? Okay.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust. Something's
Hey.
awakened in the moon-touched girl.
I like exaggerated sports-like games, yeah. Regular sports games you hate. I understand, yeah. There's a couple regular sports games that I'll play, but like, it's hard to get excited about them. Crazy sports. Oh, just so you guys know, everybody that you don't use in a rite gets a little bit of that green bar in Enlightenment, which is like boosted experience. So like, Hedwyn has a bit built up, so if we use him, he'll get a big chunk. Just so you're aware. The scribes, they whisper to me they do from time to time. And what do they say? The brief charge of time before Faye jumps or sprints is eliminated. Yes. Faye and Hedwyn are similar, but she does have a... you kind of have to hold before she'll run or jump. That would eliminate that. Jumps farther than usual. Slows nearby people while sprinting. That's cool. If banished while jumping, instantly return at the origin of jump. Wow, that's good. Okay, aura cast is greatly reduced. So this is more like attacking, and the other's more like moving. While holding the orb, Faye sprints and jumps without using stamina. Wow, that could be great. I could get that one in heightened reflex. That would be good. Maybe I'll do that. So I'm going to take this first, heightened reflex, and then I think for her other three, I will go get dark vigor, because that looks good. I think so.
From the rope collar.
Tizo. Minus hockey games, they're generally fast and fun, and Virtua Tennis and table tennis. Oh boy. I played some, FIFA games because my brother and my dad are into those, and so I played with them. I'm not that good, but it's funny when we play just because there's a lot of yelling. But like basketball games, I can't really get behind. Football, I just throw long bombs every time because that's like the most exciting way to play. I like NFL Blitz, best football game ever. Tizo feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. Alright, Tizo. While fluttering or zipping, Tizo moves much faster than usual. Or if Banished drops a moon sign, allies can instantly transport to. Interesting. Let's see, what are we going towards? Approved moon sign, so this is kind of like support stuff. And this is kind of like interesting. Well, I'm gonna take faster zipping.
Tis the influence of the imp scribe.
Yes. He's about to get double implosion.
Until the next rite.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwing's Reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Does an implosion auto-banish him? Yes, it does. So you can teleport to where he imploded. That's a good point, Zach. I didn't think about that. That would be a sick play. Well, I think I can still pick that up later. Oh, that's a good point. I'll look into that later. Good thinking, though. I didn't think about that. Because what I was thinking is like, oh, if he gets banished, he's probably surrounded, so like I don't want to send somebody there. After triumphing over the dissidents in a decisive victory, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rookie? Think so, chum. I just needed a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? Ligaratus. You find Jodariel and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. Whoever kills that imp. John, why are you so mean to Tizo? I'm going to put him on all thumbnails from now on. It'll be the Sunday night Tizo show. We head towards Milith, the Bog Star. Oh boy, everybody loves a good bog. Then it is as I feared. We're to press further north beneath the valley into Flagging Hands. The scribes are watching over us. They'll protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to Flagging Hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Does everyone love listening to me talk for 3 hours? Because it's probably not everyone's favorite thing. Just saying. Who's inside? Haruki. We have a new item as well. Tizo's nest. Various scraps and things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric, topped off with a plush fish. Tizo is gathering imp feed with Hedwyn currently. Yes. You can tell something is troubling Ruki, though he seems relieved to see you. Freaking great soundtrack too. Heck yeah, it is, Uber. And you know what? I think either when this game came out or right before it, Supergiant was just like, you know what? The whole soundtrack is on YouTube. You can listen to the whole thing on there. I want to get an actual physical copy for my wall sometime, but the whole thing's on there. It's great. I listen to it a lot. Smooth voice, thank you. ASMR Spy. I have thought about that. Not seriously. Not like planned for it, but I do listen to ASMR. If I could be good at that, that would be cool, but I don't know about that. He built a nest, now he'll never leave. That's right, John. Suck it. Alright. I gotta level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though, believe me, I try. Well, he's got me by the scruff! I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Ruki hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him, though, right, chum? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean, rich. It looks like it's bedtime. Pause for 1 second. Rowie. Is it time for bed? You want to come say hi?
I'm very distraught about something.
What are you distraught about? Come here, baby. You want to get...
You want to see
She ran up and turned around like, I'm ready. Can you say hi? People haven't seen you in a few months. You're a lot bigger now. Did you take a bath? Yeah. Are you gonna go to bed now? Read some books? Yeah. I don't know about that. I think you might be sleeping in your room. You'll have to ask Mommy about that one.
I told her she had to ask you.
Oh. You want to sleep in the big bed? I don't know.
This is Danny.
I will say,
That's right.
she had no accidents this evening, and she pooped in the potty.
You pooped in the potty?
And while I was dealing with Clem, she told me she had to pee, and then she sat on the potty and peed while I was in the kitchen.
Wow. Somebody is potty training and did a good job today. Did you poop in the potty? Okay, you know what? Hey, you want to sleep in the big bed tonight? Okay. Alright, you do what Mommy says. You can sleep in there, okay? Can I have a kiss? Okay, I'll see you in bed. You say night-night?
What are you doing?
I'm streaming. You'll get it when you're older. Can you say night-night to everybody?
Night.
Okay. I'll see you in bed later.
Good job.
Bye-bye. Everybody says hi.
I don't know if they can hear. Here, you say it into the microphone.
You
Say
say-
bye, everybody.
What is Babani?
Good job. Uber says good job with the potty training. Everybody says hi.
Alright, should we go lay up in the big bed?
Night-night.
Night night.
Alright, thanks, baby. See you guys later. Alright, sorry, we had our little bedtime break. And sorry, I just wanted to check and see if I missed anything. Okay, we're all good. Glad you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, we just started potty training her 2 weeks ago. And the first 2 days, there was a lot of stuff on the floor to clean up. But she's gotten pretty good at it. Don't be mad about it. The cuteness was the goal. Alright. Rookie says he's a rich. That's where we left off. My little problem with Barker, soon it's going to take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here now, don't you even worry about it. And I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. My kid slept in my bed a lot when he was growing up. It was a tough habit to break, just so hard to deny him. I know, yeah. We've been letting her sleep with us when she's like sick. With the potty training, she was like really upset every night, so we did a little then. But otherwise, try to have her in her room, or we have like a guest room which just has a bed in it, and sometimes she likes sleeping in there better. But no, it's not gonna be an every night thing because Aaron actually used to work with somebody who like had their kids sleep with them like every night, and that kid's like 8 years old now or something and still does. And I'm like, that's too much. So just every once in a while. But she did do really good today, and we went to like the trampoline park and to an event and stuff, and she was good through all that. So I think it's fine for tonight. Anyway, back to this game that we're streaming, right? With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Rookie owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly? You are unsure. We got Tizo's Nest. Oh yeah, I think we should be able to play the loot version of Barker's song, which is awesome. It's called Thrash Pack, if anybody wants to listen to that later. It's a great song. Yes. Super hardcore with the loot. Anyway, let's move on. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. People don't like Flagging Hands. Well, there's nothing to be done. The lone minstrel knows a relatively safe route down into the Flagging Hands region. Let's see what is there. Whoosh. Ah, yes. Not a nice place. We will consider how to proceed. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Melith? All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Tariq, I barely know you. Go see what he wants. Very well. Oh, yes. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. This reminds me of something that I forgot to mention earlier, but maybe you guys would find interesting. In this game, you cannot get a game over. There's no game over. You can lose rights, but it just keeps going. So we've won everything so far, but if you lose, it's not like, oh, you failed, gotta try again. The story just keeps going. You can actually complete the game losing every right. So anyway, I found that interesting because not a lot of games do that. So if anyone's watching who's like, oh, this game looks cool, but I don't know if I would be able to, get through it, no worries. You can just lose your way through, it's fine. It's all about the experience. Just an aside for you there. The ending can change depending on how well you do, but you don't have to win all of them, but we're gonna win all of them. That's the goal. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you. Yes, let us look. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Rookie. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please call me Sandra. I feel like you're saying I'm bad at video games. I didn't say that. John, I've watched you play a lot of games. You're good at games. Also, I'm enjoying Franbo a lot, by the way. I need to watch your new one still. I just thought of that. But no, I like that Supergiant does this. I know in Bastion can be a tough game. Second half can get pretty tough. But it actually has a no sweat mode where you have unlimited lives basically, so anybody could play through it, which is great. I don't know if Transistor has anything like that. But since they've done it a couple times, I've been thinking, I'm like, really? People should put that in most games, Because, I am pretty good. I can play through a lot of games. Erin's not as experienced as me, so, for some hard things, she has a tough time getting through it, and that puts her off of a lot of games where she doesn't want to play them. But if more games had modes that were just don't worry about losing, you can just play through it and experience it, I think that would be good. I'm in favor of it. I don't know about you guys. Franbo's pretty magical. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'd seen other people play it before, but I hadn't watched all the way through it. But I'm watching you guys. You really enjoy it? Nice. Good. Yep, I'll probably watch that next part tonight if I have time. Sandra. We met briefly before when you first beheld the book. When you were stuck inside of it, I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. And you're right, I'm the bomb at video games. I know. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rights better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours if they pass. It shall be worth their while and yours. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites should you be so inclined. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom. Alright. So yes, there's little challenges. You can do practice rites, or you can just talk to Sandra if you like her, I guess. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Choose among the worthy. One is worthy, Rookie Greentail. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special tries for Rookie. What, the loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready, technically. Though I have a litany of reservations about him, but let us bring him forth. Soon Rookie appears in heed of the summons. Chum, why are you looking at me like that? Sandra talks to us just right. Let's replace the imp with her. Oh boy. Tizo is like sweet and he's so nice, and Sandra like hates everybody. John, why do you go for the abusive ghost? Alright, what's the big idea, huh? This is some kind of trick you're playing, chum? The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, Kerr. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rights. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades, save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Wherever you are. Oh my. That's some big boys. Oh, that's not good. Ah, well... Jeez. Hold on. They're too big. Okay, enough of this. Oh, stop doing that. Not this time. Good Lord. Oh, they're so big. My celestial orb. Glory dive. Oh yeah, that's 20 now. 2 more screws. Okay. Nope, I don't like that one bit. One more. Yeah, I know. Well, that's a lot of aura for a tiny dog. Yeah, how about you guys suck it? Oh, are you kidding? What garbage? Great, okay. That's a lot of aura. Oh, sorry. Ah! Oh, I almost blew it. Yes, it is tough, but we should get something out of it. That is how we do it, right, chum? It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Sandra talks to us just right. Let's replace him with her. I need someone assertive, powerful, and of a desirable height. You don't have to date Tizo. He's just a nice guy. Sandra best not talk to me like that before she gets herself a new secret admirer. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes, know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you've got? Ah, yes. Jomir's Fang. It is a special legendary talisman, only for Ruki. After Ruki casts his aura, it lingers twice as long. Excellent. Let us... Oh, yes. Here we go. It's maybe not always the best talisman for every situation, but it is good, and I didn't have one for him anyway. So that's a nice bonus. We did it. If we had failed, I would have done it again, I guess. Okay, I believe we're gonna probably need a decision on where to go, so everyone be prepared. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the imp Tizo seems unaffected. I know John's gonna say something about Tizo now. I was freaking out about something. Most of your fellow exiles lost the hope for the next right. Suffer alongside them. A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take through flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirits shall likely suffer more. Clementine, shut your face. She's just like, I'm all alone. Maybe give me some treats. You'll be fine. Okay, I need everyone to... where Zach says wherever Tizo wants to go. We have 3 choices. Cold Moat. Tariq says you can get a valuable item if you take a job here. We could go to Plaguement. Edwin suggests taking this faster route will reduce the loss of hope. Or Fallow Field. Tariq says you can improve a talisman. Everyone vote. Sorry, Tizo did not vote on this one. Yeah, I knew it, John. Where does anyone want to go? Sounds like Plaguemont is the fast way, but we could maybe get something from Cold Moat or Fallow Field. Oof. Do tell me what sounds best to you. John says Fallow Field. Any more votes or we're gonna go there? Two for Fallow. There we go. Thank you, guys. The south route through Flagging Hands is bleakness and decay. No one speaks, yet you sense despair encroaching on the minds of your companions. Gonna sleep. Dirk, good night. Thank you for hanging out. Good to see you. And I hope to be back next Sunday, so I hope to see you then. Plaguemont. Too late, Zach, sorry. You got outvoted anyway. Only Tizo seems unaffected. -1 hope. Blah. Later you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of what you came to find. The bog dwellers of Flagging Hands are some of the only creatures that can stand it here, and even they just barely. Plaguemont seems like a place with a rich and thriving environment. John is skeptical. This particular region is the agricultural heart of the area, but as you can see, there is little left to harvest. Perhaps, though, you can help them plant a stronger crop. Maybe we can improve this place. The lone minstrel leads you to a sad little patch of mud. He leans down and speaks into the earth. Hail, O bog dweller, I have brought to you a reader. Please tell them what you need. Some sort of creature shambles forth. There was a place called Aidsville. You would string right by. Oh boy. With broken hands, it points you to a collection of foul seeds and simple garden tools. It is work familiar to you, and to your surprise, the soil is rich and fertile. Grains and other crops could grow. The planting job proves simple enough. It is almost a relief from all your travels. It is a modest effort on your part, yet the bog dweller seems elated, as much can be said of such a creature. It insists on paying you for your assistance. Nice. A +2 Stardust. Cool. Good pickup. Have we arrived? By the time you reach the pit of Melith, everyone besides the Tizo seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Oh, that's a lot of hope down, and that's the duration of banishment. So anyone's gonna get banished is gonna be gone for a long time. Not good. Alright, we are going to commence the rite soon. Please vote on who you would like to participate. Your top choice, please. Jodariel. You sense Jodariel's steel gaze well before you turn to her. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something now that you're here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. Alright, this is I need this vote first. Do you fear Jodariel? You can admit she can be a bit intense. You can deny feeling that way or say nothing. Please let me know how you feel about this wonderful lady. Who all can we choose from again? There's going to be, as long as nobody bows out, Hedwyn, Jodariel, Ruki, Faye, Tizo. I believe that's everybody. We can take 3. Tell me your top pick, and they should get in. Zach ain't afraid of you, baby. Deny always lie until it becomes the truth. Alright, I got 2 for that. You tell her that, although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary, feel safer in her presence. Sorry, goddess. Outvoted. She's not going to murder us anyway. Truly. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet, if you survive this place. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. She gained 1 hope. There you go. Alright, we have a vote for Ruki Greentail. Oh, hey, you guys. You know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. Know what I mean? So have a look around. Alright, more Stardust. We've got some new talismans. +2 hope. Oh, that could be good here. Scribe Rock, +2 presence. I'm going to buy that hope one. Just because everybody's low on hope today. More presents? I don't know. Is there cheap Stardust? That's pretty cheap. Pick that up. Ha! I know you're gonna like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo! Know what I mean? If you want some more now, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meeting? Yeah, just stop on by some other time. Yeah, okay, Ron. See you guys again sometime soon, maybe, okay? Because I gotta say, you're my favorite customers I had all week. You weirdo. Yeah, I feel safer with her big ass on my side. Yeah, it was good, it was good. I think we lifted her spirits. Let me do the talismans. I need votes on who's in the party. Everybody go. All I got is Ruki right now. Let's check these out. Faye does not have one. Tizo does not have one either. Faye seems a hopeful person. That makes sense, I think. And we got a 1, a 2, and a 1. No, I was like, does that add 2 hope? No, it keeps it the same. Because it's just a +1. Is presence the area of their defense circles? Yes. I say bring Hedwyn, or however you spell it, since it's been a while. Yeah, he's got some bonus enlightenment, too. So we can bring Hedwyn, and Ruki, and Tizo. Alright, Zach voted twice, that's fine. That's fine, that's a good party. So we'll do, yeah, Ruki, Tizo, Hedwyn. Sorry, I'm just thinking about. Here, I'm going to use this Stardust and this Mooncrest, so then it goes up to a 36% chance of coming back immediately. Not bad. Ruki is also my boy. He is a good boy. Alright, let us commence. I'm a cheater when it comes to votes. It's fine, because, you know, I need more votes, so throw them in there. You can rig this voting system, it's fine. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Milith. Then... didn't expect that. Tizo seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, was Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened, he was issuing a warning. Silence, everyone take cover. Jodariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Oh yeah. Then from the shadows a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of you to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral-born. We shall see when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. Indeed, that was Witch Udmilde of the Withdrawn. Tizo makes clear he has no love of Udmilde. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all this, everyone. It's time. Bog crone's blood.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith. In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Yeah, nobody likes her. The crone Udmilde sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Islach. Make the Nightwings suffer. Ruki trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy Islach. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmilde's attention, though. Ruki begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmilde moves her slender fingers to her mask. Foolish. Islach shall grow. Islach shall grow. Islach shall grow. He shall consume ye ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Udmilde slides off toward her followers. Blech. Ruki remains motionless for a time.
Soup?
Yes.
Who shall stand together here this night? Ruki. Edwin. Tizo. Now.
Tizo is ready to take on the Withdrawn alongside Ruki and Hedwin. No matter where ye go, Islach shall find ye and devour ye. Okay. Whatever you say.
Begin.
Oh, how did I miss it?
Now to the flame. In honor of the scribes.
Time to zip.
The orb engulfed in fire.
Oh, jeez. No, I didn't like that one bit. Ah! Oh. Caught me in midair.
Their pyre sputters.
Oh, I'm running out of stamina. Come on. The zipping. The lifeblood of Islach. It flows within this lair, and beneath this world, his lifeblood it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. Okay.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries.
Oh, oh, I got pushed by that pit. Oh, come on, my hope is low.
There it is.
Them zippy jukes stepped right on me. Oh, I can't go through these pits. This is the worst. Get out of here.
Opportunity.
Rookie's house. Tizo's house. Nah. Whoop.
Absolution. Once more like that, and we are.
Oh god, okay, that will kill you. I hate all this garbage. Mooncrest, nice. Headwind's back. Oh no, Udmilda, get out of here.
How very fortunate.
Naruki.
And it is done. The Nightwings once again prevail. Their adversaries prove no match for them.
That's right.
The right is done.
See, those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. Riha! Tizo praises everyone's courage against Udmilda and the withdrawn. We have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed in everything around ye, from the soil to the stars. Ye shall see. Get out of here, lady.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. Yes. 50% more stamina, letting him do stuff more often. Or Headwind and allies regenerate twice as quickly. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let me see what else we have. We have attacks. And heal our own Pyre. We've got... This tree is all like team stuff. I kind of like that. Headwind's a helpful guy. That seems like him. I'm gonna go with regenerate twice as quickly. That's good.
The Master General reveals his stratagem. Until the stars align.
Yeah. I mean, that whole tree, like having a Headwind in there is just gonna make everybody great. I love it. Having prevailed against the withdrawn with great prowess, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon. Support Headwind for the win. I know, Headwind's great, I love him. So when can we get out of here? What Greentail had enough of Umilda's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just... So far, we've kept on going north, if that's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? What's up? No. Sorry, I thought it was just on your side. I'll look for it when I'm done. Tizo is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Faye and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is their charge. And here they are, in fact. Thank you for fetching them, Tizo. Tizo is happy to oblige the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. Well, if this next one doesn't take too long, we can maybe get one more ride in before the end of the stream. But we'll see what exactly. Well, you know what? We'll do one more ride, I think, because I don't have to, like, go to bed soon. So we'll do one more and then probably call it a night. We are headed towards Ores, the Azure Star. Ah, yes, this is a good one. We've gotten quite far in one night. The rites beckon you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go ride right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood, he has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Birchrood's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Hedwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Right, we're not leaving quite yet. Tariq. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Hey, Uber. Welcome back. How are you doing? Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. You've been missing some good action. Just saying. Alright, what is it? You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn and witch Udmilde, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Islak, the astral-born. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmilde for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans. The one called Yislach was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Yislach's own hide in Ichar to bind the Book of Rites. Gross. However, Yislach did not truly die, for by some accounts, it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it to ours. So in a way, it is an exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Udmilde are more or less inconsequential for the while. Oh, Uber, since you're back. Sorry. Tell me your thoughts on Undertale since you've started that. I want to hear about it. Yet the history of Islach is inexorably linked to the rites and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. Tariq, I'm not reading it this time, I'm sorry. I hope all of this is some reassurance, and now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Oh, Jody's throw rug. I didn't even see that. Fashioned from a howler's hide sends their ilk a clear message. Joe Dariel says not to step on it. I didn't know that was there. Undertale rules! I'm glad you like it. I enjoyed it a lot as well. Let's continue. Alright, so we're not headed to the Sea of Solace yet, because we have to go to Big Birchrood's. The characters are great and quippy. The art style brings me back to childhood. The music is amazing. Yes, it's good. I'm excited to see you see the rest, because it's crazy. This is the place. Let us go see my client's companion as soon as you're ready. Whoop. We will seek Big Birchrood. Big Birchrood's is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest, and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us.
Gratum sare.
Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. He did he? In turn we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly.
Cognabilitus.
To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Also, switch friend request sent. Yes! Excellent. I will be on there shortly. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood, lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. We wish to seek him there, though as you can see our wagon is ill-suited for the task. Also, give me friend codes. Discord is good. Uber, I sent you mine on Twitter. It's in your private messages. So there. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn. That is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this, leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a manner of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Hedwyn nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations. Everybody vote on vocations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. We can forage for something, which is going to be boggy, I bet, and gross. We can study in private to do a group bonus, or we can mentor one person. Please vote now. If there's not many votes, I will take the first two that I get. So there. Oh, let me do a stream stretch. No Uber. After I played through Undertale, it was really great, and I downloaded a bunch of the music and listened to it a lot. Really good stuff. Mm. Ooh. I will take the first vote on this. I would study, but I'm a nerd. Study it is. Uber says so. Because she's a nerd. Mentor best girl. Sorry, Zach. Uber beat you. Maybe next time. We can use her in the next rite. She'll get enlightenment. It'll work. Goddess wants to gather. We gathered last time. Sorry, I already picked it. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Through greater understanding comes reader's influence. I will pick this one. We can get one hope permanently, one quickness, or one presence. Can't get one glory yet. Later we will be able to. That raises our damage. What do I want? I don't like it when they're banished. I like being quick. That doesn't come into play as much. I'm going to go with hope. You concentrate on the substance of the words and teachings of the Book of Rites such as you understand them thus far. Inspiration comes to you in a flash. Whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. A little hope for everybody. Won't hurt. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. Let's check it out. It's been cleaned up a bit. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Look! Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare thee make flirtations upon us? No, enough. But should ye see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now begone from here and tell no one that we were paid in favors. She slithers off without another word. Soon the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting, I don't know how to swim. Tizo seems to share Faye's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I'm beginning to feel ill already. Whee! Let us sail to the Worm Gulf. No, you big weird tree bitch. She's more of a snake. Ah, yes. Sailing time! We only go for large horn ladies. The largest. Worm Gulf. At least it doesn't smell as bad out here. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. Good night, goddess. Thanks for hanging around. Hope to see you soon. Have a good night. If the next ride is in the middle of this sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oris. Alright, no, I don't need a boat, because we're going to Outer Solace. That's easy. Taking a long way, apparently. No, that was nice. Thought something bad was going to happen. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jodariel seems more concerned now than before, and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Who, Hedwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters, if I had to guess. His first time out to sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others. Later you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just... the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Can I have input from the audience? What do you miss about the Commonwealth? Your book collection, the few friends you had, perhaps the food, or maybe nothing? I will take the quickest answers. Food! Always the food. Alright. Perhaps the food. Your mouth waters at the thought of it, at least compared with what passes for sustenance here. You confess to him that you do miss Commonwealth cuisine. Not that you often got to eat your fill of it or anything. The food, that's a surprise. I always thought the food was terrible. I hope you're not offended. I think maybe you haven't tried real food. One day if we luck out and find ourselves decent ingredients, I'll cook something for you, okay? Anyways, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him now. It appears Hedwyn is too ill to be in the next rite. May he soon get well. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. Only one choice, the sea. Let's go, Bodhi. The Sea of Solace. By the scribes, the sea. I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you now can see what must be the hulk of Oris far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Uh-oh. Tizo is wondering if Hedwyn is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. I will need a vote. Be prepared. We can go through the Underking Pass. Faye believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here, or the Fathomless Trench. Tizo wants to fish for something tasty. Please vote now. I just awoke from one of those not-by-choice naps. Is the imp dead or not? John, how long was that nap? Like 20 minutes? Are you sitting at your computer, sleeping on your keyboard? I mean, you just got back from that convention. You should probably get some sleep. Or something. The imp is not dead. Tizo's just fine, thank you. I do need a vote on where to go. Underking Pass, Fathomless Trench. We need to get to the Hulk of Oris for the next rite, which Hedwyn cannot take part in. Keep that in mind. Zach says Underking Pass. Any other quick votes coming in? Of course, John just votes against Tizo, the sweetest party member. Alright, well that'll probably carry the vote. I never imagined someone would hate Tizo so much. You find Faye gazing down into the depths. The water is so very beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous. They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they have protected us, and they are watching. I just know. Even out here in the waters of Underking Oris, they urge us on. I feel it. I just know. There's no denying that the North Current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching land again, but you can sense a spring in everybody's step. +2 quickness for everybody. Nice. I was on the couch with headphones still in and everything. You ASMR'd me to sleep for about 20 minutes. Yes! Well, I'll use you as a reference in the future, John. Thank you. Need sleep. See you all later. Nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out, Uber. I hope to see you next time or sometime soon. I look forward to more Undertale also. You have a good night. We will journey onward. I'm thinking we'll do the Hulk of Oris right and call it a night. That'd be a good stopping point. Have we arrived? At last you arrive at the Hulk of Oris after journeying across the sea. It seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there's no sign of your next adversaries yet. But there is somebody here. Jody. This place is all cleaned up. What all do we have here? Clank, 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 clank. We got a table and some plates. Behind her big head, we got Silver Cudgelhead, a limbless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the sea. It's fully grown and has led a rich life. We also have a bell, the nautical bell. Among the Black Wagon's seafaring equipment, Hedwyn uses it to signal when food is ready. Oh, you just keep right on ringing that bell, chum. Keep at it. Ruki seems to be taking issue with your frivolous use of the nautical bell. After all, there is no sign of a nautical emergency, nor a prepared meal. Oh, I know it's not mealtime. It's fine. I'm starting to really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though, now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone anymore. Besides, ringing that bell, it's probably some good exercise, right? And it's good training for my ears, too. You know we curs have ultra-sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore, I don't. Anyway, thanks, I mean that. He storms off. Rookie shall never forgive you for abusing the nautical bell. Then so be it. Rookie reappears, laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. Just a little funny thing. Alright. Ron. Oh, hey, you guys. Funny running into you out here right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Indeed. More stardust. And a thorned knot. Cheap. When aura casting raises the maximum range by 8%. It's not bad. I don't know if I need it right now. No, Tizo doesn't have one. I'll get it for Tizo. Makes his implode range a little bigger, you know.
Great taste.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Sure. Alright, we will commence the rite. For anyone still out there, please tell me who you would like to conduct the rite. Having landed at the Hulk of Ores, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Mr. Hedwin? Tizo is worried that Hedwin is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think, what's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the Sea Dominion. What they all are doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. Good sirs and good ladies! So it is you that heed the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget, he is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you all on behalf of the Pyre Hearts until the contest. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Ores. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
John's all about Sir Gilman, alright. Your fellow exiles are gathered up on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Ores. As your adversaries clamber into view, Rookie paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from? Haha, an excellent point! It seems then that these adversaries in the rites are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask, despite his protests. Wait, give this knight his mask. This knight hereby presents to you the great Sir Deluge, a noble visage, is it not? Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So, yes, you can swim or no? Ha, of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. Look at his eye. One eye. An eye for the truth. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true. But 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman. Nobody cares. Back to your post. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. Now, on guard! The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. I have a vote for Faye, and that is all. Does anyone else? Zach, do you have anybody? Reader, Hedwyn's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Now we shall get started. Faye!
Jodariel, Ruki, Ortizo. If Zach wants to pick one, I will pick the other one. That's fine. Na. Anybody at all. Come on now. Jody. Alright, I will take last pick. These guys are both fast. They're at equal enlightenment. I need greasy, fast speed.
Done.
No way these Worm Knight bozos are faster than me. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this knight's eye. Brave? Air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready.
Begin.
Oh, I opened it right up for him. I was trying to grab Jodariel. Also, I did a hop that I wasn't counting on. No. Whoop, that's the guy.
Glorious.
No dirty imps on this elite squad. Oh, jeez. Oh, you left yourself wide open there.
The fire of resolve.
Oh, Jody's coming.
Not in glory's path.
You guys' auras are so small, you can't even get near me. Oh, now you can. Whoop.
Their pyre shan't survive much more of that.
Ooh, one more Jodariel will do it. Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once. They seem to be arguing. I think this is our chance.
There
What?
seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth.
They're not even paying attention.
They did it!
Oh, I should have thrown it in there. Too late.
Your victory is at hand.
Ha! Nice try. Get out of here. Yeah, come get it. Come get some.
Oh, ho, ho. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail. Their hapless adversaries stood no chance.
As if you were crushing them already. That's right.
The right is ended.
The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. I expected more from the Worm Knights of the Sea Dominion. Those worms were quick, all right, but Rookie Greentail's quicker. This knight commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This is all your fault, and now cavorting with our enemies. How dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. Is it not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Focus, training, prowess. The path towards survival on the blood border. These rights make similar demands of us. One more for Joe Dario. When landing from a jump, briefly stuns and makes him drop the orb. So you can hit Y to do like a taunt. So this is for 7 seconds after doing that. You do an additional 10 damage. After banishing someone, instantly all stamina is nice. I want to jump over here to the right side. I'll maybe come back for Crushing Heal, but I don't know if I really want these two. Just like that. Almost rookie.
Until the next right.
Poor Gilman, he could crush his commander, but he has too much honor to embarrass him like that. Yeah. After thwarting the Pyre Hearts with ease, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There's little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off toward wherever the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns toward your companion who was absent for the rite. How is Hedwyn? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I'm very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours! As I was attempting to explain, Hedwyn is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So you're back among the living then, Hedwyn. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to us. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere on the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. And I think this is where we're going to leave off for tonight, because it's about time. Oh, and I'm hungry and I need a snack. So, thank you to everybody who came to hang out tonight and for watching me play Pyre. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. That is a lot of talking, though. I'm going to need some water. But thanks for helping me with the votes. I like talking to you guys. I hope people enjoy this, because I know we had a really good run with Tales of Symphonia, and I wanted to show people this game because I think a lot of people don't know much about it or haven't played it, and I think it's really great. So I hope that some of you guys are enjoying it, and maybe pick it up sometime, because it's really good. But we're going to stop now, Snacks is life. Yes, I'm gonna go make a noodle bowl or something good. Gonna go get some food, play some games and whatever. I have tomorrow off, so I'm just gonna be hanging around at home. But Shiny Boys, great to see you. I'm gonna go watch some of your videos, I think. And as long as I'm not too busy next weekend, we will try to be back at the same time on Sunday and keep going and get farther in this game, because there's a lot of great stuff that's going to come up, and I hope you will join me for that. Alright, Zach, glad you had fun. John, glad you had fun. You guys have a good night. You're definitely welcome to come back next week and push for Joe Dariel and against Tizo in the votes. You're definitely welcome to do that. Play some games, we hanging out? I don't know. Or watch Ape Escape 2 Episode 1? I can watch that. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I think Meredith might come over tomorrow. But I already did the cleaning on the house that I wanted to do, so my plan was to just sit around and, chill. So we'll see. Gotta get a look at that skit. Okay, I will watch that then. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope everybody had fun. And hopefully I'll see you in a week. Go on YouTube and look up this soundtrack and listen to Thrash Pack all week. That'll get you pumped. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Good night.